Hello and welcome back to another episode of Math with Sohn. Today we're going to discuss what is E. Well, E is my favorite number, just so everybody is aware. E is my favorite number, and that is because nobody knows what E is, but it is as important, if not more important, than the number pi, and everybody knows pi is 3.14. So the simple answer to this is E is 2.71. It goes on forever. If we do e to the first power, we get a number, 2.711, blah, 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 blah. Goes on forever, just like pi. But that seems a little too basic. E does equal 2.718. But more importantly, why is this number so special? Okay? And it is used whenever you're dealing with compounded continuous things. So compounded continuous functions, that means that whenever you are increasing something like bacteria or radioactive material or things like that, it is constantly being compounded. Bacteria is not waiting to the end of the month to be doubled. It is doubling and multiplying by itself. It's reproducing consistently, constantly. It never stops. Okay? That is why E is so important, because it happens in nature. But why is that number so special? And it happens to be relating to the graph and calculus for that matter. So I'm going to go into it basic style. If we had y is equal to e to the x, okay, that is a graph, exponential growth graph. And this graph is very special because of something called the derivative, okay? What a derivative is it tells you the slope at any given moment, okay? So, for instance, right here, the slope at that moment would be up 1 over 1, just so you know. And at this moment, it's probably a little bit more like 4 over 1 because it's increasing in steepness. Okay, so that is a basic overview of what calculus is telling you the slope at any given moment. Y equals e to the x is a very, very special function because the slope of this graph is always what you get when you plug it in to the function, which never happens in anything else. So for instance, if I were to plug in 0, e to the 0 is 1, that means the slope when I have 0 is equal to 1. Versus the slope when I plug in 1, the slope would be e to the first. And when I plug in 2, the slope would be e to the second. When I plug in 5, the slope would be e to the fifth, and so on and so forth forever. Which is very, very unique because that tells you how quickly the graph or the population of bacteria is increasing at that exact moment. So when we had it here, let's say this is 4, that means that the growth of bacteria is increasing at the exact speed of e to the fourth, what we got when we plugged it in. And that is the only time where it is compounding by itself at that exact moment. That's the only function that it does it, and that is why E is special. Okay? So, I got another series for you going on about what is Ln and why is Ln special. That one's a little less fun, but I do have that video coming out. Until next time, stay positive, everybody, and I will see y'all later. Bye.